here in Lowndes County. Let me share this with you. Lowndes County has 22 miles of history, starting with Dallas County going to Montgomery County. And all that Highway 80 history corridor, coming from Mount Gilead Church to Tent City, to all of the history that is here in Whitehall.
There was a committee, and I believe Mr. Bob Metz was on that committee, to change the name of the school in honor of Mr. Matthew Jackson, who had been active during the Civil Rights March, and Miss Rosa Steele, who was my grandmother. And she was active because during the 7th to Montgomery March, she allowed the marchers to spend the second night on her property.
Ms. Mance's husband was one of the first county commissioners here. All these things are results of that civil rights movement. This is the probate judge. His father is the John Hewlett that they're talking about. He was the first sheriff of Lowndes County. And you're looking at the first black man superintendent of Lowndes County. Had a lady before me. But I'm the first black man that's superintendent. And his father was very instrumental in my being elected to that office. I had to run for it at the time. So when you start looking back, just don't look at yourself as this is where we are, this is what kills. We don't have a whole lot of resources. It's not the resources, it's the mind. You can do anything you want to do.
And be obedient to the teachers, because they're trying to give you something that you need. Some of them say, I don't need this. You need it when you get out of all of these. It might be blue to you now, but it'll turn white.
Oh, you've been Steele's granddaughter. And he said to me, he said, Mima, everybody know you. I said, you know what? I said, that's good. I said, everybody don't know me. I said, but when they know you, let it be, stand for something.
Good thing.
Don't just let, oh, you know, oh, Lydia Fair, I remember she did this, she did that. But do something that stands out.
I'm gonna tell you all something. Put your mind on, people tell you to get your lesson. Fine, I want you to get your lesson. But you gotta learn some things that you gotta keep your eyes open, you gotta keep watch. You gotta keep watch. Because that means that somebody, the devil is always. So you gotta, I don't say keep studying, keep watch. Because everybody's not gonna be the same. Everybody's not gonna treat you the same. You can get an education and learn all you wanna learn, but it's somebody gonna try to stop. So in Lowndes County, we got a lot of children that, we need lawyers. We need lawyers bad.
We didn't have transportation like we got buses now. You had to walk. You had a certain time you had to leave home in order to get to school. And when time to get out, you usually get out about 12 o'clock. And by the time you walk back home, you know where you're going to the cotton field. And as I got older and things started changing just a little bit, not much, I got a chance to go to a real school. And that was through Jackson Steele and then on through Central. But
I'm a student at Steele Elementary. I promise to always do my best work. I really respect all people. I work with everyone to get the best education possible. I'm starting to participate on the evening works for I am somebody special.
Because it will not be long. Because truth crushed to earth will rise again. How long? Not long. Because no lies can live forever.
I am the army, as you can see. We can fly high in the sky like a bird or a bee. I am somebody. Repeat after me. I am somebody. You are somebody. Be the person you want to see. Be the person you want to be.
This activity on today is also a part of our 200th bicentennial. We are officially a 200th bicentennial school.
just made a staple here in Lowndes County, but this is a staple that has been made and has been made today as a part of history.
I may be small, but I am somebody. I have many mistakes, but I am somebody. My clothes are different. My face is different. My hair is different. But I am somebody.
Change will not come if we wait for some other person or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we see. Our students, know that you are change agents, that this is the beginning of your journey, and that you take the things that you've learned and the experiences that you have taken part in and use those to guide you